All right. It's another one. Welcome to Tuesday. Got some stuff this week to go over, actually. Usually, I never really have anything besides chit chat and snacks. I do have snacks, but I have a trailer I want to show a little bit later once everyone's on, and a cool thing I got from YouTube. So we'll see once everyone gets on. Today, I got my water, my fast break. I got a special soda today and a special type of Oreo. So we'll see. And now we wait. Now we wait. Oh, man. Lots of crazy PlayStation news going on. Rumors, people overreacting about stuffs. It's always funny when people kind of go crazy about something that might happen 30 years from now. It's like, don't worry about what could happen until it happens. Like if it's about video games, Vertical Sticks, what is going on, man? How are you? What are you up to on this Tuesday? Where you been? What's new? Oh, waiting for everyone else to hop on this week. I have, I guess, a couple of things to talk about, which I usually don't have anything structured, and it's technically not a structured stream. I just have two things to talk about once people get on a little bit later, which is fun. Playing Ark Survival, watching people mesh through my walls and steal all my gear. What is Ark Survival? The only thing I've heard of is Ark Raiders. I've never heard of Ark Survival. Of course, I could look it up right now. Ark Survival. Is it Ark Survival Ascended? Ark Survival Evolved? A couple of things showed up. Ark Survival Evolved came out 10 years ago. What's the other one? Ascendance is the new one. Pretty cool, hard to master. Is that the one that you're playing now? Ascendant? Ark Survival Ascend. Oh, it has dinosaurs. Let's see what this is about. Action adventure survival game developed by Studio Wildcard. It's a remaster of the 2017 Ark Survival Evolved. Oh. Fernicle says, yep, can tame, raise, and do all kinds of stuff. So I'm guessing you're someone who's living during the age of dinosaurs and you have to survive, and you're saying you could tame, raise dinosaurs? It was supposed to release August 2023, delayed till October 2023. Survival Evolved's official servers was set to shut down the same time, delayed. So it says, despite previously being stated by the studio co-founder, the remaster would not be a free upgrade. Survival Center was released early access 2023, Xbox 2023, PlayStation November 2023. Remaster includes graphical overhaul, developed in Unreal Engine 5, features all previously released DLC as well as original content, including new DLC. That's pretty dope. Vertical says, unfortunately, in PvP, people clip out of the map like in Doom and sneak around and pop back out on your base. Damn. Hopefully they patch that. What are you playing on? Are you on Xbox, PC, or PlayStation? That sounds pretty cool, to be honest. Check my stream health, looking good. PC crossplay. Okay. I haven't played anything new. True, what's going on? I beat Ghost of Yotei a while ago, and I've just like rebooted it up to start doing some side stuff that I haven't finished. So I was playing the past couple of days. Man, that game is so good. I still have Crimson Desert that I bought. I pre-ordered that one actually, but I haven't really played it. I'm still waiting for all the patches to finish, and I just want them to finally upgrade the controllers where you could remap them because I can't run with the X button. So I'm hoping they do that. Shira's here. What's up, Shira? Shira saw Adios April and wondered who she was and why she's leaving. April Ludgate. Barnacle says, saw you were doing some game streams. Oh yeah, I've been trying also to do that as well. I think a month ago, back-to-back weeks, I did Legend of Zelda, the what was it called? The Orcana of Time or something. And then the week after I started what was it? The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Holy cow, those games are way too hard to have a nice, easy, enjoyable stream. I was getting so stressed, so I think I'm done with Zelda from now for now. Um, I did live stream some. What was the other game? Borderlands 4. I have a lot more to do in that, so I'll probably pick that back up. And yeah, so Ghost of Yotei. I still have. I'm gonna start Avatar soon. There's some stuff. Ocarina of Time. Bernicle says, always got to wait a few weeks for stuff on Steam to patch and the playability. Everything is early access now. Pretty much. The thing about that game, though, and I'm not on Twitter a lot, or video game Twitter, but when I see people who like a certain game, people always be like, oh, this game is so cool. And then they'll show a video clip of them actually playing the game, like the gameplay, fighting, running, having a battle. Crimson Desert has been out, I think, a month now, and all anybody ever shows is how beautiful the view is. Like, no one is ever playing the game. And it's so weird to me because, like, yeah, I've only played for a couple of hours and I only walk around because I don't want to get into it yet, but I am going to play soon. But I mean, it looks nice. It's not the nicest open world game I've ever seen. I mean, I'm not saying it's not good looking, but the way people are hyping it up, I'm like, have you played Ghost of Yotei? Like, Ghost of Yotei looks much better than Crimson Desert to me. And I'm like, if what are you even watching? I mean, it's cool that you could do a lot of stuff, but then it's like everyone is praising this game because they're like 700 hours in, and I'm still finding stuff and things that are hidden and things to do. And I'm like, isn't this exactly what people made fun of Assassin's Creed Valhalla for? That it was too much stuff and they didn't want it. But now there's a new title that seemingly has like twice as much as that, and it's fine now. Like, people just, they don't know what they want, to be honest. And I'm not going to complain if someone likes something, but some things are kind of hypocritical to me anyway. And it's just kind of weird that other games get shit on for things that they love other games for. Sheer says, what about Donkey Kong Country? I have Tropical Freeze. I beat it already, but I mean, I could always go back and start it over. Um, our friend William Wang, who's on once in a while, after I beat it, I lent it to him, and he 100%ed that game. Like, not only did he beat the game and get all the little things, but he also went back and did that thing where you have to beat every level without dying. And he did that. I can't believe it. Marsha, howdy, howdy. Vernicle says they never show the spidery hot key presses and tentacle arms you need for some games. And Ibrahim Alec just subbed. Thank you. So now the True, Fern, Marsha, and Shira are on, and hopefully we get Kira and maybe Chris. PR, what's going on? And maybe Boomhauer. I know he's on vacation. I have something that I got as a gift from YouTube that I want to show everyone, and a trailer of something that looks really cool that I want to show in a bit. But I'll give it another like 5 minutes, because if Boomhauer is coming on, he'll probably be on around 7:15. And today I have my water as usual, but I don't usually have soda on stream, but today I have Cactus Cooler. This is so good. And then I have my normal treat of my Reese's Fast Break. But then I got this. I saw I had to buy it. Oreo Stuff of Doom. Apparently the cream is supposed to change colors, but it doesn't. I've tried everything. It says Mass Decadence flavored color changing cream, but I can never get it to change color. Though the color, it is a chocolate looking cream and it turns the milk green, so maybe that's what they mean. So I'll start off with showing you, it does have Doom on it, which is neat. And I think they're like s'mores flavored, but they're good. That's good. Yeah, I didn't know what this was until I moved. Not even until I moved here, until I met the kind assassin. I had no idea what Cactus Cooler was. So we got that. Firm says mukbang Oreo stream. Fernsicle just reached level 1. Congrats! I have to find my sound. Where is my sound? There we go. You could get a congratulations, and you could get a giggity. So, yeah, just wait a couple more minutes. I finally got another episode of The Good Place up on YouTube reaction. I missed last week, been busy. Time is flying though. The Kind Assassin is here. Hello. The person who got me into this, which I make my personality. So good. Oh, excuse me. Oh man. Hurts. Oh man. So the one thing that I'm going to talk about, the thing about YouTube, I was thinking about doing a video, or I might still do a video, because no one's really going to see it on this live stream besides my regulars and whoever is on, like Fernsicle. So that'll be cool. And the other thing is just go a new video game. Not new, like we've known about it, but I was still surprised about something. And we'll do that right after. And I think it's a game that a lot of people would like. It got, I think, a 4.8 out of 5 on PlayStation. This is good. Put this over here. So, what is everybody up to this evening? I love that hand emoji that the Kind Assassin uses. It reminds me of those rubber sticky things that has the hand at the end and you whip it and it sticks to the wall. That's what that reminds me of. The drawback of having snacks on stream is that it makes my mouth water, and you probably hear all the clicks, the saliva clicks. She says, haha, yeah, it does. It sure does. All right. It's 7:15. Shira says, angry at YouTube, filthy message. They're doing it again? I don't get it. I'm sorry, Shira. I've put the settings so many different ways, and I don't understand why they block it. Oh, those slime hands were nasty. TK says she's watching me and reading a new book. Nice. They did get all fuzzy. Question for the kind assassin. Everybody wants to know. They're dying to know. What is the next game you're going to play? Shira says, not your fault. I know, but still, I should be able. Oh, maybe it's. Let me change it to just live chat and not top chat. Does that do anything? That did not do anything. Shira says, not everyone, it seems, is into Harry Hobbit feet. Kind of assassin says, the pressure. Marsha says, had to rinse off the fuzzy once in a while. Yeah, it was nasty. And playing with that thing as like a little kid, you know it's not candy, but it like looks like candy and you kind of want to eat it. All right, it's 7:15, so I will start with the first thing that I wanted to chat about that I still might do a video about. I'll take a swig of Cactus Cooler. This is orange pineapple flavor. Oh, it's so good. She says, maybe I'll go back to Shadows. I'm an assassin after all. That is good. It's a fun game. I wish they had more DLC. Apparently they will have more, and I'm going to play it. Shira says, but no, my message was about a certain magical. Oh, God, that's stupid friggin'. Don't even get us started. Like, it's so dumb. Everyone knows it's dumb, and it just keeps happening. So, not that I'm ignoring it. We talk about it every week, but I'm trying to keep positive and happy because I actually have some things. So we'll start. Burnsicle says, pretty sure he's generated Batman in that room. All right, so everyone knows, or most people know, if you're a YouTuber, are you going to, I'm buying, yes, I'm getting resynced. But the thing that I'm going to do is always figure out the control scheme before I buy a game. So most of us know that if you're a YouTuber like I am, and you're a huge YouTuber like Marquez Brownlee, who has millions and millions of subs, as you progress, I think it used to be at 10,000. No, I think it was 100,000, then a million, or 10,000, 100,000, a million. You used to get like a gold, like plated plaque. And then when you get a million, you get a platinum one or something like that. And then I think when you get 10 million, I think Brownlee got like a diamond plaque or something like that. So when you're that large, they give you cool stuff. And then typically when you're smaller like me, you don't get anything. I mean, you get to monetize your channel and do all that kind of stuff, but you know, you do it for fun and you feel like besides that, YouTube might be ignoring you. And I know everyone, viewers and creators, have a love-hate relationship with YouTube because they do some crazy things and annoying things that piss people off. But I think this is one thing that's really nice that that they do. And I don't actually see a lot of smaller channels show this or do videos for them. And I think I've done one, but anyway. So they had a thing last year, maybe 2 years ago, where they were like, hey, we want to show love to smaller channels. We want to give you this. So in lieu of obviously one of those fancy plaques, they gave us, and I don't know how many people, but I was one of them, this, a cool YouTube LED light, which is really neat. Like, it was free. I didn't have to pay for it. It came with a nice card, and it was like, we cherish our smaller content creators. Here's looking up, something like that. And they send us a cool LED light, which it gets brighter or dimmer or whatever you want, but it's really neat. Like, it makes you feel nice when you get something like that, when you're pumping out videos and maybe you're not growing as fast as you think you should. And they give you something. So that was pretty nice. And that was cool because the way they did that one, I think Google sent the email and it was like legit. It just, I knew it was from them. A month ago, I got another email, and this one kind of looked shady, but I did it anyway. And I did some research after, and it was legit. Another thing for like smaller creators where they said, we want to give you this. And I think the reason it's different is now I think they have a marketing department that does it. Like this, I think Google did on their own. But this next thing, the marketing people did it because I Googled the email address and it was like, yeah, they do marketing for Google. So this came in, and let me just get it ready. And it's not like a $500 thing, obviously. The thought for me, the thought is cool because it's useful. I have a lot of these, but if I need to like use my equipment, I don't want to dirty something that's nice that I paid a lot of money for. So I was like, sure, I'll take it. And it came in last week, and I was going to do an unboxing, but I don't think it needs to be done. They sent us YouTube backpacks. So this is actually really neat. Like I said, it's not like a $500 backpack, but it was something that they gave me for free, and I don't have a lot of subs, but like it kind of makes you feel like you want to keep growing to the next, because maybe if I double my subs, there's something a little bit better they might offer me for free. And it's neat. I could put all my camera stuff in here if I ever want to bring my setup anywhere. I don't have to worry about dirtying like my good bags and stuff. Or I could just use it for whatever. It's a pretty nice size. It's thin. Like I said, it's not an expensive bag, but it's free and it's from YouTube, and they sent it to me. So I think that's a really cool thing to do for smaller channels. I will definitely use this. And it's funny because it has a little tag. The brand is on one side. On the other, it was designed in Massachusetts. So a nice little YouTube bag for small content creators, designed in Massachusetts. So that's pretty neat. It makes you feel good. Like even, like last week, I was too busy and too tired to do anything. But every once in a while, they send an email and it's like, that's nice of them. So that's that. Burnsicle says, favoritism. I never got a backpack. Yeah, I don't even remember. It was so weird because I was literally going to delete the email because it looked like spam. When you get an email like, oh, get a free backpack, and you have no idea where it's coming from, and it's get a free YouTube backpack, and you look at the URL on the email, and it's not at google.com or YouTube. It's just like something partners. I said, I got to look this up before I do it. And it was legit. So that was nice. Okay. So we got that out of the way. Got to move my snacks around. So this next portion of the live stream is going to be the trailer that I wanted to show. So about a year ago, maybe a year and a half, maybe 2 years, I don't even remember, but at least a year ago. Actually, it's probably at least a year and a half. The Kind Assassin and I were watching YouTube videos about video games that were coming out, which we still do, to see like what's the new games coming out the next couple of months. So like we were watching, it's like the top 20 whatever games that you should be looking for. And we're scrolling. We found one. We were like, this looks amazing. And we watched it, found the official trailer. We watched that. And then we were like, dude, like, when does this come out? I'll probably get it day one. And then we looked it up, and unfortunately, it was an Xbox exclusive title. And I said, oh, well, I guess we can't play it. Then last Thursday or Friday at 2 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't sleep. So I logged on to my PlayStation and I didn't play anything. All I really did was I went through my wish list and I went through like their discounts to see what games were on sale, what's going to be on sale, things like that. If they added anything free. And I saw this game and I said, wait a second. I thought this was an Xbox game. And then I looked and I Googled, and it was one of the games that Xbox had a 1 year exclusive for, kind of like the Indiana Jones game, which I have. And, it was on Xbox for a year and then it came to PlayStation, just like I think Halo was coming to PlayStation and a whole other games are coming to PlayStation. So I said, oh, that's crazy. Like, when did this come out? And then I looked at the release date and it was, I think, 3 weeks ago it came out on PlayStation. And I didn't see anything. I didn't see any trailers for it or announcements, but it's here. And I'm going to pull it up now. And we're going to watch the trailer together. So the name of this game is South of Midnight. And I think everyone will probably like it. So let's see. It's a minute and a half. It's the critical acclaim trailer for PS5 games. So let's watch.
I gotta find Mama.
It's not safe out there, Hazel.
This looks so cool, the
Careful,
art
dear.
style.
That's a wild animal.
We were gonna have to deal with all manners of critters, darling. And try not
Takes
to get
place in the south.
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
This is cool.
She's calling in this all my fault.
Hazel, please, it isn't safe.
This
The
is
straightest
nuts.
way to your mama is through there.
Hugging Molly? Give me my mama back.
Yeah.
Come to the stage,
so
my
unique.
dear. Time for you to pay up. Your mother and I will be waiting for you.
It looks like there's a bunch of different outfits you could get. Ah, Venus flytrap.
I have to fix this on my own. Make it right.
South of Midnight. And the PlayStation version. So, okay, it came out March 31st. So, yeah, almost a month ago. So, the PlayStation version has, I think, all the DLC and stuff, if there was any. But this looks good. Burnsicle says, getting Split Fiction vibes. Shira says, that guy looks like Saz from Final Fantasy. The cool thing about this, and I'm probably not going to use it because it might give me a little bit of a headache, but this game, by default, like the way they want you to play it is stop motion. Like the animation on it is stop motion. And that's so freaking cool. But you do have the opportunity to turn it off, which I probably will because I don't know if I'll be able to handle that. Like, I don't know, some things just mess with my eyes. But the cool thing is, if you turn it off, it's off for when you play it, but not for the cutscenes. So the cutscenes will still be stop motion, and that is cool. And it's only $40. So I kind of have a backlog of games. Like I need to play The Witcher 3 and Avatar. But man, like I really want to play this. Shearer says, not going to be getting a PS5 for a while. Need more good games to lure me into buying the console. If I were a billionaire, Shearer, I would buy you a PlayStation and I would send you 2 games, Ghost of Tsushima and Ghost of Yotei, and you would be like, give me more. And granted, you could play those on X. Oh no, you can't play them on Xbox. They're PlayStation exclusives. Like those two games, I'm telling you, if you ever go somewhere and for some reason you see like a used PlayStation on sale for cheap and you could get those two games used, they're so good. And I'm telling you, Assassin's Creed, I've said this 1,000 times, is my favorite franchise. I love that franchise. I love all the games. They're so much fun. The Ghost games are better. They're so good. Drew says, Witcher 3 makes me mad. It's too complicated. That I don't know if that was the reason why I stopped, but I know I did go through the beginning and get through like the intro. So I just have to load it back up. Like I have to, there's that one, there's Avatar, there's Tiny Tina's Wonderlands that I played most of it, but I didn't beat it. And then the Kind Assassin and I just restarted it like 2 months ago and we're playing it from the beginning again. So there's that, there's this, and then like Blood of Dawnwalker, they just released the release date trailer. Thank goodness that's not till September because I don't need more games because 007 comes out soon. Fern says he likes complicated but gets lost and never finish the main story when they go all side questy. Yeah, you definitely need to be into it. But when I was just playing, and I don't know if you caught any of my live streams the past couple months for the Tomb Raider trilogy, the Survivor trilogy, like those games, they do have side quests. After the first one, I think the second one they introduced side quests, and the third one had more. I just ran right through it. I didn't even do the side quests. I just played the base game and kind of went off looking for like loot and stuff. But I didn't do the side quests in that. And I could always go back and play and do them because there's a lot of stuff. But I enjoyed it. The linear portions of that game were so cool. Even though I do love open world RPGs. But like, damn, this looks good. That friggin' crocodile
And
is so
try
big.
not to get ate.
Look at that thing.
Okay, what crazy thing is about to happen now?
I love it. It's not quite Borderlands. Obviously, that animation is way different. But I like that it's different. I love games that look real. This does look real, but I love the art style. God, it's so good. Look at that, man. I think it's time to open the Reese's. Talk about making my mouth water.
Molly? Give me my mama back.
That's dope.
Come to the stage, my dear. Time for you to pay up.
And this is not open
Your
world.
mother and I will be waiting for you.
I think they said it's similar to, look at that outfit. Similar to, I think, Tomb Raider. So cool.
I have to fix this on my own. Make it right.
So good. Oh man, I could never see myself playing with a keyboard and mouse. I think I'm too old to start. Shira is PC Master Race. Fernando says it looks like an on-rails puzzle platformer with boss fights. I've heard of Split Fiction, but I've never played it. So it should be interesting. True says it looks like a cross between The Princess and the Frog and any Tim Burton stop motion. It does kind of remind me. I mean, it's hard to not be reminded of The Princess and the Frog because this game and that takes place in the bayou. Shira says age should never be a problem and you're not too old. Maybe I'm more like I'm too stubborn. I would not want to learn. I can't see how the heck would I play Ghosts of Yotei with a mouse and a keyboard. Like I could not move. I couldn't move the character around that fast. Needs 2 to play, only need 1 to have the game. That's pretty cool. Funny you should mention that, Shira. One of my friends at work, he was telling me about Kingdom Hearts, and I have all 3 of the remasters in my wish list. But if I do play them, I might only play the 3rd one because the graphics on the first 2 remasters don't look great, but the 3rd one looks really good. So yeah. They should do, well, I think a 4th one was in early development, but nothing happened. Oh, candy bar so good. There's an amazing scene in Swift Fiction where you have to enter a captha while riding on a motorbike down the side of a building. So here's another game I actually am also playing. Epic Mickey Rebrushed. This is so fun. Let me find it really quick.
In a world ravaged by a mysterious villain and his terrifying goons, the fate of its
It's so
citizens rests
fun.
in the hands of one.
I had to fight Small World, but since that battle, I haven't had to fight another big boss yet. It's fun. You get to drop bad guys in acid. Yep. It's a pretty, oh, this is cool. When you jump into the movie and then it turns into a platform side scroller. Oh, it's so fun. Chris, what's going on? That is a fun one as well. What's going on, Chris? Shearer says, Topher-san, have you finished your Terraria world? How many achievements do you have left? Fern says, is Mickey Mouse even a thing anymore? I mean, like, did they still do cartoons? They do. I don't watch them, but I know that they created a new animated version of all the characters, which is the version that they use in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, the ride. Like, I think that's the new animated versions, and I think they are they do have new cartoons on like Disney Channel and Disney Plus, but I don't think they make new ones of the old animated style. But I don't know. Mm-mm-mm. Burns, the last one he won was Fantasia in the 90s. Since the 90s, you've never watched another Disney animated movie like Little Mermaid or Wreck-It Ralph or Frozen or Encanto or Coco? None of those? Sure, so Mickey Mouse is the devil. He's coming for your soul and your money. I love that they have Oswald in this, because the plot of this game is kind of real life. And if you want me to tell you it briefly, I'm assuming none of you are going to play this game, but the plot is basically, so Mickey, oh, excuse me. I told you this would make my mouth water. In the beginning, they show you how Mickey basically goes through the looking glass. And then the sorcerer is there, like, I think what he's doing is he's making Disneyland. I think that's what he's doing with paint. And then Mickey ruins it because he wants to build more, but he creates a monster. And then he tries to thin it with paint thinner, and it gets even worse. And he leaves. And then you see the calendar years pass. And then finally one day a monster drags him through the mirror. And now you're in there. So Mickey's got to he's looking for Oswald. But I just finally got to Oswald in the game. And it's funny because basically Oswald is mad that no one remembers him. Like he was like, oh, I was the one that everyone knew. And then you came along and ruined it, and everyone knows you, which is true because Oswald is the first Disney character. I mean, it wasn't that Mickey came along and no one remembered him. It was obviously Walt Disney lost the rights to Oswald and he had to create a second character. But it was so sad. Like, Oswald is talking like, I was the first one and no one remembers me. Pulls at your heartstrings. Fern says he's traumatized by cartoons. Chris says the Walt Disney reference in The Good Place is still my favorite. He deserves to be in the bad place. Oh, I just posted The Good Place today, Chris. It's the one where Eleanor forces Michael to make her relive her old memories of falling in love with Chidi. And then at the end, he's like, I'm going to go get somebody from Canada. And I told everyone, like, if I miss something and they already mentioned who it is, like, let me know, but don't tell me who it is. And apparently they referenced this person in season 1, and I don't know. So I can't wait to see it. I've never heard of Watership Down. His mom thought it was a cartoon. Cher's convinced that Dumbo was about substance abuse. Chris says, the Velveteen Rabbit still haunts my dreams. I don't think that was Disney. Oh, Chris, I want to show you this. Oh, excuse me. Cher says you'll love the next episode. Oh, so I'm guessing the reveal is next episode? Check out these Oreos, Chris. Dun, dun, dun. All right, I think I'm all snacked out. I can't finish this soda. I'm going back to water. Oh, man, I need to get something that makes my mouth water less. Even when I'm editing my videos, I could hear this, like the whatever that it's called. True says, isn't Watership Down supposed to be about politics? Let's see. Watership Down is a classic 1972 adventure fantasy novel by Richard Adams. Follows a group of rabbits escaping the destruction of their warren to establish a new home on the eponymous hill. It's celebrated for its deep world building, including Lapine language and mythology, and tackles mature themes of leadership, survival, and freedom. So that's the book. Adaptations. 1978. A famously intense, hand-drawn animated film directed by Martin Rosen, considered a classic. 2018 is a miniseries, a CGI adaptation released on Netflix, starring James McAvoy and Nicholas Hoult. So there's two. Chris says, a lot of animation was, and it makes me laugh that people call current day entertainment woke. It's all woke. Because people are just all up their own asses when they like to tell people, what's that thing they like to say? Media literacy. They like to always talk about media literacy, and then there's like the simplest things in a movie that they can't grasp. Fern says, man, that farmer wasn't woke. So Watership Down has a movie and a Netflix. Let's see what the movie was rated. I'm just curious. The film, 1978, rated PG. It was animated, but one of the frames is showing some bloody rabbits, so I guess there was a fight. Let's see, Watership Down, Netflix. Damn, there are a lot of bloody rabbits. Why was Watership Down controversial? It says, what made the movie infamous was not the deep themes of its source material, but the graphic imagery. This is no watered down Disney flick. The savagery of nature is on full display, and this can be unsettling for viewers of all ages. More so since the victims are often cuddly animals some keep as pets. Burns says, basically there are these horrific scenes where, they gas the rabbit warren, and it's more horrifying than you would think. How do they do that and it's still PG? That's crazy. Marsha says, the woke whining, people change, old videos didn't change and magically become. Bingo. Shira says, Mouse by Art Spiegelman is so on point, but it had to be with the subject content. Did you talk about the movie we watched? Oh, I did not talk about the movie we watched. We got time. This is still 15 minutes. I forgot the name of it. This movie we watched was good and nuts. Oh my God, what the hell's her name? And the name of the movie was Begonia. So we watched Begonia, and this is a funny story because we're sitting on the couch and we can never think of anything to watch. And the kind assassin is like, how about Begonia? It's only an hour and 50 minutes, like right in the sweet spot. And it's a comedy because it says comedy in the Netflix or whatever. Begonia was not a comedy. It was not, like, there was some funny moments, but I don't know why they had it labeled as a comedy. But it was fun and crazy and dark. It had Jesse Plemons was in it, and what's her name? Emma Stone. Oh my God. You know who, and this is funny because I thought it was somebody, but you know who played Jesse Plemons' mother in the movie? The one that was in the hospital and stuff? It was Alicia Silverstone. That's crazy. Fernsicle says, because trauma brings us all together. She's kind of sassy and says, "Why did I start paying attention again when you talked about gassing bunnies?" Begonia was crazy. Had really good. It was very well acted. I think, did that win awards? Yeah, Wikipedia says it's a 2025 black comedy thriller, and Netflix said it was well, just Netflix had it as a regular comedy. Oh, excuse me. Let's see. I'm just reading stuff on Reddit. Yeah, I didn't recognize that it was her, but I had a feeling it was someone famous. Shira says Emma Stone blew me away with her performance as Cruella. Cruella was really good. Like, that's one where I think everyone actually does want a sequel. But I do highly recommend Begonia because has anyone on here seen it yet besides the kind assassin and I? Chris says she wouldn't need her performance to do that to me, Shira. To blow you away. I mean, someone's got to be that when Shira and Kira aren't on together, because it's kind of tame when you're both not on at the same time. I have not seen A Simple Twist of Fate. And Begonia was originally, what was it called? It was based on another thing. Yeah, an English language remake of the 2003 South Korean film Save the Green Planet by Jang Joon-hwan. Yeah. Basically seems like a one-to-one remake. Yeah, I'm reading the Wikipedia and it does seem like it's a one-to-one. Uh, oh, so it looks like everything is pretty much exactly the same except for the ending of the movie. People are still raving about the Alien movie with Ryan Gosling. That one is, I don't remember the name of it. Sarah Ushi. Jesus loves us. Thank you. Welcome. Praise Satan. What's with all the hearts? This is usually a happy place, not a heart happy place. Marshmallow hearts like Lucky Charms. Oh, excuse me. Uh, Did it win any awards? Begonia. Box office. Thought it would have made more. Oh, it actually did not win many awards. No. Was it nominated for anything like a real award? The Academy Award, it was nominated. It was nominated for Best Picture, Best Actress, Best Adapted Screenplay, Best Original Score, and it lost. Jesus is technically a zombie. There's an alien movie coming out this summer. What's it called? Oh my God, an alien movie coming out this summer? Give me a hint so I could look this up. Alien movie coming out this summer. Let's see. There's Disclosure Day. That's a Steven Spielberg one. It was about a girl who joins alien hunters. Let's see. 2026 movie about girl who joins alien hunters. Damn. I don't know. Huh. Let's see. 10 sci-fi movies they're excited for in 2026. Project Hail Mary, that's the one. Yeah, these are all Disclosure Day. That's the one with Emily Blunt. Yeah. The only one I can think of is Disclosure Day. Sheer says, Jesus, I want to eat your brains. Save your soul for dessert. Damn, now I really want to get this movie. I can't think of it. The girl's dad was abducted? Oh, man. Movie where girl's father is abducted. 2026. Yeah. Watch the Skies. Rebellious teenager partners with misfits to find her dad who vanished years ago, potentially abducted by aliens. Do you remember who was in it? You want good movies, you got to go back to the 90s. As soon as I started writing on spec, the quality dropped because instead of coming up with a script with passion, it's for money. There's a new movie with Jake Gyllenhaal and Henry Cavill. Woof. There's a lot to discuss there. Oh, man. Let's see. So Watch the Skies. That one says 2022. But then this says Watch the Skies 2026 trailer. So I don't know why that's saying something else. Oh. All right, I just don't remember. But yeah, you can watch it with your ticket. It's a Swedish movie. Let's see. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's 8 o'clock. Sheer has just finished Talamasca. Amazing series. Sadly, only one season before getting canceled. Sounds like a lot. A lot of shows. Marsha said, thought you were talking about Wrinkle in Time. I saw that one in the theater, actually. I enjoyed that. Oh, this was a quick hour, so I hope everyone enjoyed my semi-structured, my little stories about my little YouTube bag and about the new game that's coming out soon. Oh, also, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. But yeah, good time. So it looks like the Kind Assassin might start up Assassin's Creed Shadows again. So keep an eye out in case she live streams. Thank you, True. Thank you. And maybe I'll live stream something. Just been playing a lot of Dreamlight Valley. And I just got new characters to my Valley yesterday. The only ones I have left to get are Lady and the Tramp, I think. So maybe when I get Lady and the Tramp, I'll live stream it. We'll see. Go watch Deep Space Nine. One of these days, I'm telling you. One of these days. All right, guys. Thanks again for hopping on. Have a good night, everyone. Keep an eye out for my gaming live streams. Fernsicle, thanks for sticking around the whole stream. Again, I'm not sure if you're subbed, but if you are, also keep an eye out if we game. And yeah, on to Wednesday. See you guys next time. Peace.